What's up, everybody? Matt here from CTM Customs. Check out this awesome Serenity that we're just finishing up. I'm going to walk you through this build and all the amazing upgrades we did. Some of the upgrades include this Illuminesce front bumper with 12,000 pound winch and 2 sets of the Baja off-road design lights. We did a 630 amp hour battery, 3,000 watt inverter, dual DC to DC chargers, Orion TR chassis battery maintainer. We did emergency jump start switch, 800 watts of solar on the roof, Atmos air conditioner, Maxx Air fans, and much more. So let's check it out. We'll start off with this all aluminum Illuminesce front bumper. So heavy duty bumper, but made out of aluminum, so you don't have that same weighted down feeling that you get with a big steel bumper. This is great for added protection if you're going to be driving out on back roads. Great shot of the solar here. You can see the 800 watts of solar. You can see the Maxx Air Fan. You can see the Atmos. Everything is uniform. Everything looks installed very tidy on the roof. Okay, and here we go rolling out with the trailer in tow. This trailer has its own 800 watt solar array on the roof and its own 70 amp solar controller inside. Check out these Underglow lights. These turned out amazing. Whether you're looking for rodent control or just trying to set the ambiance at your campsite, this is a great setup. All right, so on the outside of the LTV now, here's the compartment that has the solar controller. That's your 70 amp solar controller there with the 2 breakers. And then we've removed the battery tray and installed the 630 amp hour battery in its place. So it basically looks like it was designed to fit there. It's a really good fit. We got the strap and that bracket up top. The bracket keeps the battery from bouncing around, and as does the strap. So everything fits in here nice and neat. Next up, we're going to get you a shot of the 3,000 watt Zantrex inverter in here. This used to have the Magnum 1,000 watt inverter, so we've added some ventilation in the back. You can barely see it there, but the 3,000 watt inverter fits nicely in that hole. This is the convenience panel here. This is the controller for the inverter, and then that red button that says inverter, that inverter switch, that's the switch that turns on the inverter. It connects the inverter to the battery. So instead of going outside and having to open up that compartment and turn on the blue C switch out there, we've moved it inside for convenience, as well as that battery button also for convenience. So that's why we call this the convenience panel, because we've run all those pieces inside the LTV, so you don't have to get in and out and walk around to turn on your inverter and turn on and off your battery. This is a shot under that same seat. This is the dual KISAE DC to DC chargers. So these are both 50 amp DC to DC chargers, and they will produce, we have them set at 45 amps each, so they'll produce 90 amps of charging while the vehicle is running. So if you divide 90 amps into the 630 amp hour battery, that'll give you the amount of time it will take to fully charge. You can see the breakers down there below for the KISAEs. There's actually 4 breakers, 2 for each one. This is the Orion TR. That's the chassis battery charger. That is meant for the storage of the vehicle. When it's plugged into shore power during storage, it'll maintain the Mercedes battery, and it has its 2 breakers there as well. All right, and here we have some controllers. The 2 controllers on the left are for the Atmos. This one's for the Atmos. We get this off of Amazon because it has a light, and a lot of people have complained that they can't see the numbers on the remote at nighttime. So we ordered that controller because of the light. This is a view of the Maxx Air Deluxe fan. So the Maxx Air Deluxe fan has a rain cover on it. You can open it with the remote. It opens and closes. The fan works in both directions, both in and out. You can set the fan speed, and you can see it activating there. It's all off of remote control. Super nice. Can run it while you're driving. You can run it while it's raining. No issues there. We put a pure air filter air cleaner inside this AC vent here. That's what that blue light is. This is a shot of the new furnace controller. The furnace thermostat basically is just the basic old-fashioned thermostat. Once the Dometic air conditioner is removed, you don't have that Dometic control anymore. So we put this manual thermostat on the wall, and the Atmos is controlled off of a remote control. Inside of the closet, this is where the old solar controller used to be. So we 3D print this solar controller plate, and we put a solar cutoff switch in the middle of the plate. So if you ever want to isolate your solar panels, this is the switch that basically cuts the power in between the solar controller and the solar panels. So you just flip that on and off for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. All right, we have here the Norcold Refrigerator. So we took out the Dometic 3-way fridge and replaced it with the Norcold 12-volt compressor fridge. This is the refrigerator that comes in all of the new LTVs. You can see the fit and finish here is really great. I mean, it just is meant to be in that hole. It's got the top refrigerator and the bottom freezer here. So if you're looking to upgrade your Serenity, give us a shout. We can do a build very similar to this for you and change your entire experience camping and being out on the road in your Serenity. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you like us on Facebook and Instagram.